Right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to send messages through FB Messenger. I've already, in the other video, I showed you how to do so with post on your friend's timeline. On this occasion, we use the FB Messenger, which makes it a bit more personal, as you may well understand this, through when wishing your good friend a happy birthday. So I've already, in a separate video, I've shown how to do that with post. The next one will be messages, which will be through the FB Messenger. Now, this, when you see this for the first time, it can be slightly distracting and confusing, but never mind, it isn't once you know how. So there are two areas of concern that we should do. We have what we call the message segment, which will be the fragments of the message to your friend, which will be they usually fall into paragraphs. And then we have the group. So that will mean the type of contact you want to relay your message to. So it might be a client, it might be a fan, it might be a specific type of product you are interested in. So you want to categorize them in specific groups. What I've also done is taken a few steps to make it clearer, which actually will be posted in the group on how to obviously tackle this issue. So here I should have reduced that, but I'll go do it again. So we have the message segment, and then we have the message groups. Let me just go over the message segment. So that will be, so each segment represents a paragraph in your message to your contact. So we have the introduction, which will be hi, hello, greetings, hiya, and so forth. So that will represent one paragraph. Then you want the second paragraph will be the message in which you're wishing the friend a happy birthday. So congrats, it's your birthday. Smile, it's your birthday. Many happy returns to this special day of yours, etc., etc. So that will represent the second paragraph. And then you may want to just make it a 3-paragraph message, and then you probably make the final paragraph ending with either a question or a call to action. So, for instance, in the call to action, which I have outlined here, you might want to put here is something special to your for your birthday. Okay, so we have 3 paragraphs. Now the issue of this is that in these, when you have these messages staked out, what will then tend to happen is that you have different aspects. So you have that combined with that. So you have permutations and combinations, which will obviously make it unique for each message you send out. So there's not a case of whereby you have a cut and paste issue where exactly the same message is being sent to each and every contact on their birthday. The all messages will serve as unique. So I take, for instance, even to make it even more unique, you have the situation whereby you can also go by first name. That I should now clearly demonstrate in the thing. So if we go here, so we want to set up the first message group, first message segment, I beg your pardon. And so let me go on by showing this to you. So here is what I mean. So for instance, I've already set up one message segment, which is introduction. So if I just open that up, you can see it contains hi, hello, hiya. All right. So that represents one message segment. So the second message segment we may want to set up will be obviously the bulk group. So we just say create new, right? And then if you remember from the chart I indicated to you, we can then call this birthday greetings 1. So if I go here and I just do a simple cut and paste for there, so that you know what to do. So this is where you can draw inspiration from to do so. So if I go there and just call that birthday greetings 1, yeah. And so the next thing I want to do is choose a specific message segment, which I'll do here. So if I go back here and I just choose, for instance, congrats on your birthday. So I just copy that, copy, and I then go back and paste it there. And I paste there. So here you have update message segment. So that's the first. So you just add, I beg your pardon, you add here. So that'll be your first message segment. So you want to add another one. So all you need to do is click on create, add a message segment. So we do that. Go back here. Many happy returns on this special day of yours. So just do that. Copy that. Go back here, and then paste that, and then add. So you can add numerous message, and then you just update that. Okay. So we have the first birthday greetings, and right. I think I've for some reason I've gotten rid of the introduction. So I will add that again. Create new. Okay. So I call that introduction. And then I add hi. And then add. And then create another one. Hello. And then add another one. Greetings. And then add. So all I need to do now, I've added another message. We just save that. And there you have it. So you have the introduction, and then you have the birthday greeting. And then we can finalize it with a closing statement or a call to action. So if I go there just to use it as a landmark, so we can go call to action. Here's something special for your birthday, and then you post a link. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it with a question. How much are you planning on? How much fun are you planning on having? So you just put that there. So I just copy that, copy, and I go back, and I then add, create a new message segment. Question. Add. And add that. Okay. And then create a new one. And then I just say, what are your plans? What are your plans? Question mark. And then you add that. So you should I guess you get the gist of the matter. So now we have the introduction, you have the center point, and so each will represent a paragraph. So when you obviously to send a message, you can combine the permutations and combinations of introduction, birthday greeting, and question. To clarify on this point, let's go to message group. So we want to create a message group here. So what we do, we call it, say, I'll just call this group 1. Okay. And I just insert message segment. And I just push, first thing I do is introduction, insert another. And so the second one will be a second message segment. And that will be the birthday greeting. And then I add, insert final, which will be a message segment. And that will be, where's it gone? Question. So you start with an introduction with the one paragraph, birthday greeting, which would be the second paragraph, and the question, which would be the final paragraph. You can actually make it longer than this. You can make it 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs, depending on the type of message you want to pass on to your friend. And then, so what I do now, we have a group one, and I just save that message group. So what have I done? Save message group. I'll pause this for a minute. Right. So what you now do is just all you need to do is just add and then save. So that will be represent your message group. So now you are able to send messages to friends who were 7 days before on the birthday or 7 days afterward, specifically this one. So this will apply to the first message on the day. So as you can see, you can create different permutations and combinations in sending messages to your friend. I'm obviously going to go through more details. This is just a general introduction on how to use this application. There are probably more clever ways of putting this together, which I shall be relaying to you in due course. But I hope this makes sense to you, like it makes sense to me. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So that ends this video, which is quite a long one, 11 minutes and 31 seconds. Okay.